First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Dexter Fowler is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Chopped weakly to the left. Valbuena gloves it on to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out. Now to the plate, Chris Coghlan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. A little low, it's 2-2. To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Chris Bryant gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. That misses, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first. In there at the knees, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. In now, Preston Tucker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a little blooper to center. Fowler is over. 2 gone. Colby Rasmus gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Third baseman, Luis.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fowler has a play, and the inning is over. Anthony Rizzo makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Kyle Schwarber is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Batting sixth.
A solo shot here to left, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. Altuve ranging into the outfield, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now. 3-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. George Springer strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Right fielder, George.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In the air to straightaway right. Hayward moves over, 1 down. Carlos Correa settles into the box for his first chance.
Correa.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Batting 8.
Jason Castro takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Low for ball 1. He's running towards second. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Over for it is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. Full count, 3-2. He's running again. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Batting 9th. Second baseman,
Jose Altuve is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Rizzo in foul ground. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Left side. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ben Zobrist is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Left fielder.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
So one away in the
Right
inning,
fielder.
and that'll bring in the
Jason
dangerous bat of
Hayward.
Jason Hayward, the right fielder. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 curveball here is over for a strike. One out, nobody on. Tap fouled at home plate. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The batter
Into the windup and the pitch.
Dexter Fowler.
Into the seats, 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Adam Eaton will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it. So we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Arrieta gets the sign. Here it is on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Preston Tucker is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out.
Tucker.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Popped high in the air. Arrieta is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Colby Rasmus walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in the game.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Smoke toward the hole. Phillips is up with it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Chris Coughlin is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter.
Drilled on the ground to short. Correa takes it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Chris Bryant in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
The 0-1 gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Bounce towards the second baseman. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is leading off the inning, Luis Valbuena, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even.
Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
The batter, number
Carlos
1,
Correa
shortstop,
digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The throw into second, and he is in there. At the plate, Jason Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in a matter of about 5 feet.
In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Jose Altuve stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Ball's there, and he is out at second base. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Fowler. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Addison Russell heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Springer, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Chop foul right at home plate. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Looking to avoid his first walk. To short, hit hard. Correa scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Adam Eaton comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Chopped in front of home plate. Gonna be a tough play. A quick out number 1. Preston Tucker will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if you can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Hayward sprinting after it. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Marwin Gonzalez strides in, grounded out his last time through. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Luis Valbuena digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Fouled straight back. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Oh, and with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Arrieta sets. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Jason Hayward will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Rasmus will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one. Dexter Fowler will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Chris Coughlin will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. George Springer gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Right fielder, George.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The batter, number 1,
Carlos Correa steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Slow little roller to third. Bryant ranges to his right. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Jason Castro will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zobrist over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 40.
Anthony Rizzo will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Line hard toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. The relay throw. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Your attention, please. Now
So with
pitching for the
a
Astros.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Number 40 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Still 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Addison Russell will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Number 37.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
It's time.
Jose Altuve will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
Arrieta is ready. 3-1 on its way. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Adam Eaton will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
So a call to the bullpen. Jake Marisnick.
Number 6. Jake Marisnick.
In there, no balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. There goes Altuve. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Hit to short, gloved by Russell. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Preston Tucker will dig in. He doubled his last time. Evan Gattis will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with
number 11. Evan Gattis.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Russell onto the grass. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. Colby Rasmus takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Marwin Gonzalez strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. Joe Smith is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. First delivery to him on the way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Luis Valbuena gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brandon Phillips comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Jason Hayward will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Dexter Fowler will step in. A ground-out victim as last time. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Bounce to first. Gonzalez is up with it. The tag, and he is out. George Springer digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Carlos Correa steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rizzo is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Jason Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Mike Montgomery is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. First pitch on its way.
This change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing center
Outside
field.
target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Chris Coghlan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Chris Coghlan.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Scorched to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Chris Bryant gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Matt Caesar will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 20, Matt Caesar.
Now a move over to first, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Altuve for 1. On the first, but no, not in time, as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball. Anthony Rizzo digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Tony Sipp will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And he is out on the tag. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,009.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. Jacoby Ellsbury is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is on here to get this one underway. Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brett Gardner.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0. And Ellsbury's running. Swinging a little blooper to center. Coming on is Fowler. 1 out. Chris Davis gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with 1 gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Greg Bird set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Julio Lopez comes forward trying to cash in on this 2-out rally as he's got a couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the board. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Bird is up with it. The tag, and he is out. Digging in, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. Ellsbury on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Chris Bryant gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brian McCann makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. This is in the air out to right. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. Didi Gregorius steps into the box.
Didi Gregorius.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Starlin Castro into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Turned on down the line. And he is out on the tag. Kyle Schwarber will get his first cuts here.
Kyle Schwarber.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Bird charging this one, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Addison Russell gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far, as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the... Chase Headley steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base, and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
Right side hit hard. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Brett Gardner is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Brandon Phillips digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch.
Brandon Phillips
gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded to third. Gloved by Headley. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Into the box, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Chris Coughlin comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Lined back over second. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third now is Zobrist. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is in there. Dexter Fowler will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it. And we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. First pitch on its way. Jason Hayward is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Bounced weakly near the plate. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. Chris Davis is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Lays off 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The first baseman,
Greg Bird is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. Striding into the box, Julio Lopez. He got on top of 1 and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this. Brian
McCann is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out.
Well, a fly ball again here this time would be just what the doctor ordered, because a sac fly here would give him the lead.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Nope.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And another foul ball. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Up next for the Yankees,
Didi Gregorius stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he'll get in there safely. Now in the box, Starlin Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Fowler moves over, and the inning is over. Chris Bryant is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
One away. Anthony Rizzo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Rizzo.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
The tag, and he is out. Kyle Schwarber stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. McCann corrals it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Addison Russell is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 2 out with the man at first. Hit to third. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Chase Headley heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Chase Headley.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zobrist is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. Now Ellsbury's looking for 3. The relay throw, and Ellsbury's going to have himself a triple. Brett Gardner will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Now a snap throw over to third. A dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball right side. Phillips showing off his range. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Chris Davis bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. High pop-up. Rizzo calls for it. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Brandon Phillips, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And, oh, this is off the second base bag. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. Ready now, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Coghlan. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to him.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Coghlan is retired, 2 down now. Dexter Fowler will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Greg Bird makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Julio Lopez will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward over to his right. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Brian McCann ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
And that was a huge strikeout at the time because there were 2 runners in scoring position. And it's never fun to walk back to the dugout knowing that you left RBIs on the table.
Oh, and he botches it. Cutter low. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Leading off the inning, Jason Hayward, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
On the ground up the middle, and the throw by Castro takes care of him for the 1st out. Chris Bryant will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Gardner is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Ground ball right into the shift. Gregorius is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Didi Gregorius is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Shortstop, Didi.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Fowler. 1 down. Starlin Castro will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Chase Headley will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward giving chase. And that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the...
Kyle Schwarber steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base. because they've been held in check all game.
And he is out on the tag.
Now batting, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Addison Russell is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Miller.
A solo shot here to left, and the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting,
Ben Zobrist stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jacoby Ellsbury comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Brett Gardner comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. In there at the knees, strike one. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. One out, nobody on. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Phillips is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Chris Davis stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
And last time he popped up a sinker, which is pretty tough to do when you think about it. So you know your swing is off when that happens.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chris Coughlin digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Rocket to third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Dexter Fowler will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And Headley will look this one in for route number 2. Jason Hayward will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And, Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the 9th.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Greg Bird, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Well, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. high and deep to right center field. Back goes Hayward, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Julio Lopez takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. And we'll have a pinch runner here as they'll look to get a little speed out at second.
Yeah, base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
And there's the fourth wide one, so now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out. Brian McCann stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Mike Montgomery will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Number 99 will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Tap foul at home plate. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didi Gregorius will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now both runners are breaking. Little dribbler back at him. On to first, and there were 2 down. And look at this. The runner from second is going to come across to score. So coming to the plate, Starlin Castro. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. Chase Headley steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around third is Castro on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 6-1. Stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Zobrist giving chase, and that ends the inning. Chris Bryant will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better.
To third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Matt Caesar will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Nobody out, runner on first.
Matt Caesar.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Kyle Schwarber will step in, a ground out victim his last time. Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1 count, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. One out and a runner on second base. Hit to first. Teixeira's up with it. The tag, and he is out. Addison Russell makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hot shot to third. Headley's got it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the one run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs,